All right, maybe everybody can hear me now. You had to get the microphone changed over. Was on the headset. Was not on the microphone that I'm supposed to be on for this. But we're all fixed up now. 10 cars, 10 laps, top 4 to the A main. Everybody else into the consolations. Going to put 24 cars out here for 35 laps tonight. The Knoxville Speedway. Newhoffen and Carr on the front row, and we're about to go green. Green flag in the air. Cole Newhoffen around the top side on his teammate. Braden Eiler, the high side hustler, got out high side at that time. Now Austin Carr with the slide job, but Eiler going to cut right underneath him. Greg Dunn at the back made a little bit of contact with the fence. I think he's going to be able to keep going. But he is going to fall all the way back to 10th right now. It's Newhoffen, Eiler, Carr, and Wallenfels, and Carr throws the slide job in 3 and 4 one more time. Braden Eiler able to cross him back over down the front stretch. Sean Wallenfels, Captain No Luck, sitting here in a transfer spot, starting to improve his luck a little race by race. Still Eiler, Carr battling for that second spot. They're letting Newhoffen close right in. It's a 3-car battle for the last 3 transfer spots right here. Newhoffen having his way with the field. Put Braden Eiler back to second. Austin Carr into third, and Sean Wallenfels right there in the 4th spot. Going to be halfway in heat race number 1 this time by. No change there. Ernie Williams now up to the 5th spot. Got around Jeremy Zarfus. Zarfus trying to work back around from 6th to 5th on Williams, and he's got it currently. We're not able to hang on to it at the line. 4 laps to go. Still Newhoffen by 0.3 of a second over Eiler. Eiler about another 0.3 ahead of Carr. Close to 0.4 there. And then another 3 or 0.4 back to Sean Wallenfels. Running in the 4th and final transfer spot. These guys clipping them off at about 16 seconds flat. Getting around here pretty quickly, and they're going to come to 2 to go this time. Newhoffen, Eiler. Eiler closing it in now. He's got it under 0.2. Down to about 2.5 car lengths. And closing in off the bottom of turn 4 right there. White flag going to be in the air. Austin Carr still in 3rd. Sean Wallenfels still running in the 4th and final transfer spot. They've got a big gap back to 5th place, Ernie Williams. So it's going to be Newhoffen winning heat race 1 with Eiler, Carr, and Wallenfels transferring through with him. Heat race 1 in the books. Scheduled for 4 tonight. Stacked heat race coming up. Wow. Half the field. Black stripe drivers. On the pole, the Supermoon. Number 90 of Joe Quinn, and to his outside, Swindell Speed Labs driver in the 75, Adam Elby. Row 2 on the inside, another Supermoon entry. That's the 080 of Vinny Sansone. And on his outside, the Cadillac man, Kevin Hanley in the 110. Row 3 on the inside, Blake Cannon, 39 machine. On his outside, the Elite 7, number 027, of Jacob Fields. Row 4 on the inside, going to be the 36 car of Matt McKinney. And on his outside, the rat bag 002, Matt Williams. In the 5th row, on the inside, the 68 car, Kenny Kulikowski. And on the outside, the 27, Andrew Mars. And on the back row, by himself in the 203, Justin. And we're just going to call him Justin Z because I am not going to slaughter that name. I think I've tried before, and I'm sure that I screwed it up. So 11 cars, 10 more laps, top 4 to the A main. Pre-Friday, yeah, pre-3-day weekend for everybody. And how is Miss Nancy tonight? Did you watch the first show? I think Braden came home in second. All right, heat 2 of 4. Rolling them down the backstretch. Getting ready to go green off turn number 4. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking, but I hate slaughtering names, especially when they got all those consonants. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 2 underway. These guys off turn number 2. Going to be Quinn out in front. LB in the second spot. Sansone on the bottom. Battle for the 4th spot. Henley's got it off the top side right now. But Blake Cannon, the 39 machine, worked inside to out. Right across the nose of Jacob Fields. Sitting in the 5th spot. Fields is in 6th. Cannon ever so slightly closing in on the back of the Cadillac man. Trying to get the spot away, but Hanley, he is working the top side on Sansone right now. Sansone trying to find some grip running the bottom. He is following LB around. LB left front right up against that berm. Still Quinn out in front. LB second, Hanley third, Cannon in the 4th spot. Sansone now back to 5th. Matt McKinney working around Vinny Sansone. Jacob Fields around Sansone as well. Moves Sansone back to 7th. Adam Elby around Joe Quinn with the slide job. Car in the fence. I want to say that was Kevin Hanley got into the fence. But we are at the halfway mark, and Elby and Quinn battling for the top spot. Blake Cannon in 3rd. Matt McKinney now, 36 car. From deep in the field, I want to say he started inside the 4th or 5th row back there. He is up to a transfer spot. Bringing the 36 car into 4th. Elby and Quinn still going at it up here at the front. 3 laps to go this time by. Elby now 3/10 of a second ahead of Joe Quinn. Blake Cannon sitting back here another 3/10. Matt McKinney about a quarter second off the back of the 39 car. According to timing and scoring, but I swear it looks a lot closer to that. That's your top 4 right now. They're going to transfer through. If they can hang on for one more lap, Adam Elby starting to get away from Joe Quinn. He's going to run the slider line through 1 and 2. Quinn stayed married to the top. Checkered flag coming out. Here comes Blake Cannon, haymaker slider. And Quinn says, I don't think so. LB wins it. Quinn second, Cannon third, and McKinney going to come home 4th. Everybody else, a trip through the alphabet soup for them. 2 heats down, 2 to go. All right, heat race 3 on the pole. Black Number Motorsports number 90, Trevor Royer. To his outside, the Wicked Relief Gun with CB Dean. 1-9 Designs, Team City number 31 of Tyson Landis. Row 2 on the inside, the Swindell Speed Labs, number 39 of Kendall Tucker. And on his outside, another Swindell Speed Labs entry. That's the 152 of Colton Hardy. Inside row number 3, the Team City Wicked Cushion, number 222 of Weston Newell. And on his outside, the 10-car Skylar Brown. On the inside of the 4th row, going to be Bruce Jones in the 30. On his outside, the Wicked Energy number 044 of Mike Henninger. In the 5th row, on the inside, a Dirty Old Bastards, Dirt Track and Bastards, Wicked Cushion number 21, Tyler Henselman. And to his outside, Swindell Speed Labs driver, the 211, James Edens. And on the back row by himself in the 32 machine, that's going to be Derek Layton. Layton not making the call, so we're going to end up with 10. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Middle show of Triple Header Thursdays. Dirt Slingers already completed their Thursday Thunder Series just a few minutes ago. David Heileman took home the title in that. Also won the race at Knoxville to close out the season. Congratulations to him. We are show number 1, Wicked Cushion 410 Outlaw Series with the Dirty Old Bastards. As soon as they finish this one up, we'll turn the lights on, do it all over again. 2 shows from them tonight, and that is going to end it for us before we go into the big holiday weekend. If it ain't raining where you are, go support your local dirt track. I know that's going to be difficult because, good Lord, it is raining everywhere. Pace truck is in. Heat race number 3 about to get underway. Green flag in the air. Oh, Kendall Tucker made a bid for the lead and could not make it stick. Almost got into Royer. Was able to rein it back in. Now he sits in second. Tyson Landis on the inside of him. He's got Weston Newell, the 222 machine. Those guys third and fourth right now. And Colton Hardy back in the 5th spot. The red car on your screen. Just looking for the opening. He'd like to try to get in a transfer spot, not have to work through the alphabet soup. Everybody knows what happens when you put the words elimination race up. Nobody wants to have to go through that. They want to be locked in. Oh, Tucker puts it in the fence, and then Landis collects him. That's going to let Hardy get through. Skylar Brown's going to get through, so move Landis from 3rd to 5th. Weston Newell into 2nd, and here comes Colton Hardy. Good crossover there. Slide job in 3 and 4. Hardy clear to the top side, and he doesn't quite have enough momentum. Newell cut back underneath and was able to hang on to the spot. Weston Newell slider line through 1 and 2. Look out, Skylar Brown right into the back of Colton Hardy. Almost got him out of shape. Did get him enough out of shape to get around him, and then Landis gets into the back of him too, and James Edens says, you boys go ahead and rough each other up. I'm going to slide right through here. I'm going to put myself into the 4th spot. I'm going to try to take one of these transfer positions away. Skylar Brown, the yellow car on the inside, not giving up that easy. These guys 4 laps to go. Still Royer 1 second ahead of Newell. Edens and Hardy, 3rd and 4th. The white car, the red car on your screen. Skylar Brown, the yellow car, running 5th right now. Good battle for the final 2 transfer spots. Edens and Brown have it. Hardy not done just yet. Is he going to go 2 for 1? Tried to, and Edens got a little out of shape. Hardy was already committed to the line. I don't think he was going to go up into the outside line right there, but he got into the side of Edens. Looked like Edens' car released from the cushion a little bit, and he got just a little sideways right there. Not much Hardy could do. So we'll see what happens. This one's going to finish under the yellow. We'll get the finishing order here in just a moment. We'll see if they move Hardy to the back. They are going to move Colton Hardy from a transfer spot to the back of the field. That's going to make it Royer, Newell, Brown, and Landis going into the A main. Everybody else, alphabet soup. Good evening, Mr. Maddox. Are you going to be out at Creek County tomorrow night? Or have they already canceled and I just haven't read it yet? So Heat 3 finishing up right there. One more heat race on the docket for you. On the pole, the Mode Media House, number 9, Justin Thomas, and to his outside, the Tim Sims, Black Diamond Motorsports, number 35 of John Batista. Row 2 on the inside, the J&B Medical, Wicked Energy, Dave Blaney Sim Racing Team, number 15 of Michael Sheridan, and to his outside, the Fast Forward Media, Jake Swanson Shock Technology, Dirt Roots Apparel, number 5 of Rusty Kruger. On the inside of row number 3, the Dirty Old Bastard Dirt Track Bastards, Wicked Cushion, 93 of the Catfish, Chris Roberts, and to his outside, the Next Gen Fab, Wicked Cushion, number 59 of Mark Pinsky. Row 4 on the inside, another Wicked Cushion machine. That's the X of Mike Keegan, and to his outside, the Dude Products Elbows Up Sim Sport Team, number 001 of Anthony Job. And in the 5th row, on the inside, Corey Pertivnik in the 157, and on his outside, the 009, that is Joel Berkeley. And on the back row, all by himself, the 039, Kevin Swindell. Pertivnik and Berkeley not making the call, so we're going to have 9 cars for 10 laps. Top 4 to the A-Main, everybody else into the consolation races. Oh, really? Because I've been thinking about that. The only one of those 3 shows that I won't be making is the one at Caney Valley, and that's because we already had a crawfish bowl that we were going to on Saturday. But I was really going to try to go and just follow those guys around for those 3 nights and go watch all those sprint car races at Creek County, Caney Valley, and 81. So I may still come up on Sunday to 81 Speedway. So I may have to message you, and we may have to meet up there. I like going to that track. It's a lot of fun going there. All right, we're going to go green this time off turn number 4. Thomas and Batista on the front row. 10 laps on the board. Green flag in the air. Rusty Kruger, the 10K machine, the black, white, and blue machine, they're a little out of shape on that start. He's going to fall back to about the 5th spot here as we go into 3 and 4. Thomas and Batista going at it for the lead. Batista had it when they got to the line at the end of turn 1, or lap 1, excuse me. So it's Batista, Thomas, Chris Roberts, Michael Sheridan, your top 4, but Kruger in 5th, battling back. Here comes Kevin Swindell. 39 machine on the inside. Couldn't make it stick that time, but now he's down there. Can he find the grip on the exit, or will Kruger have too much of a run? He shuts the door on Kruger, and that lets Pinsky get by. Move Mark Pinsky into the 6th position. Batista, Thomas, Roberts, Sheridan, Swindell, right now your top 5. Michael Sheridan putting all kinds of pressure on the Catfish right now. Trying to move up. He's got Swindell nipping at his heels. Swindell in deep in turns 1 and 2, and he moved Sheridan up the hill. Move him into a transfer spot. Put the 039 machine in 4th. Chris Roberts right in front of that. Justin Thomas right in front of that. And on the high side, John Batista with about a 3-car length lead, and he is staying up on the cushion. Still John Batista out in front. They're going to be at the halfway point this time. Justin Thomas, Chris Roberts, Kevin Swindell. Swindell starting to put the pressure on the Catfish now. Going to put the right front inside on the exit. He's got the spot. He moved Roberts up the hill. Able to find the grip, keep the momentum going. And here comes Kevin Swindell in the top 3. Chris Roberts hanging on to that final transfer spot. 3 more times around. Still Batista out in front. Justin Thomas was almost even in the center of the corner, but the momentum off the top side going to keep Batista in front for now. About a lap and a half to go, and Justin Thomas is closing the gap. Waiting for him to make that slide job move. White flag this time by, and there goes Justin Thomas through the center of the corner. He's got about a car and a half as they head down the backstretch. Make it 2, make it 3 on the entry to turn 3. Justin Thomas looks like he's going to win heat race number 4. John Batista, Kevin Swindell, Chris Roberts. Your transfer cars, everybody else. Alphabet soup time for you. I hadn't seen that Caney canceled already, so I'll have to get on and look for that. But I'm 90% sure we're going up to Creek County tomorrow night, and then I'm going to say I'm 60-40 right now on going to 81.
12 laps.
C main first, and then our B main. Curtis Merriman on the pole with Kenny Kulikowski on his outside. Colton Hardy and Anthony Job in row 2. The Flying Aussie Craig Dunn, the Cadillac Man, Kevin Handley, row 3. Row 4, Tyler Henselman, Mark Pinsky. Row 5 going to be Tim Nichols and Justin Z. I'm still not going to try that name. Row 6, Mike Henninger, Joel Berkeley. Row 7, Anthony Lepresto and Andrew Mars. Row 8, Derek Layton, Corey Protivnik. And that is going to be the 16 cars. Looks like we're going to be missing at least 3, so we're going to have 13 of them out here. Pinsky, Layton, and Protivnik not making the call for the C main. All right, next time around, 10 laps, 13 cars. Top 4 advance, everybody else done for session 1. We'll put the B-main out there for 12 laps, and we are going to find 8 out of that B-main to put in our feature race. Merriman, Kulikowski, about to bring us to the green. Green flag in the air. Kulikowski with a good start, or with not such a good start, I should say. He's going to fall from 2nd to about 7th right here before we get off turn number 2. Colton Hardy has the lead going into 3 and 4, but Merriman around the top side with the momentum, going to take it back at the line. Merriman, Hardy, Dunn, and Job. And Anthony Job, if he can peek to his left, he'd see the Cadillac Man, Kevin Handley, for a second. Now you can see Craig Dunn on the inside right there. Dunn working through the middle. Job off the top, and Job has 3rd at the line. 2 of 10 completed. Now Dunn takes back 3rd on the inside. Able to keep Anthony Job at bay down the backstretch, and now he's closing in on the lead. Colton Hardy went around Merriman right there off turn 4. Move Hardy into the point. Dunn up to 2nd. Merriman falling back, and he makes contact with Handley, makes contact with Job. Everybody going to grab him up. Joel Berkeley took advantage of that, went around the high side. Now the 9 car into a transfer spot. And he goes right back to the bottom side of the track to find some grip. Halfway home this time by Hardy, Dunn, Berkeley, and Job. Your top 4, Kevin Handley, the black car right there. On the outside looking in, needs to get a good run off turn number 2, and that's not going to do it. Good battle for the final transfer spot right here. Job up top, holding on to the final transfer spot going into turns 1 and 2. Is he going to have it on the exit? Yeah, barely half a car. Handley getting closer and closer. And don't look now, here comes Anthony Lepresto into the picture. Still battling over that final transfer spot. Hanley, Job back and forth. Coming to get the 2 to go signal. Hardy, Berkeley, Dunn. Berkeley and Dunn starting to battle for second here. We're going to watch this final transfer spot. Got 3 cars battling for it. Hanley's got 4th away from both drivers now. Lepresto on the inside trying to take 5th so he can make a last-ditch effort. White flag in the air. Joel Berkeley, Craig Dunn battling for the lead. I don't know what happened to the 152 car of Hardy, but at the line, Dunn, Berkeley, Hanley, and Lepresto going to take the transfer spots. Everybody else done for the night. So the Flying Aussie winning the C main. He'll start in the back of the B, and we're going to look for 8 cars out of that B main to move into our feature race. You got 16 slated to be in there. On the pole, going to be the 91 of Ernie Williams. To his outside, the 027 of Jacob Fields. Row 2 on the inside, Bruce Jones. On his outside, Michael Sheridan. On the inside of row number 3, the 19Z, Jeremy Zarfos. And on his outside, the 080 of Vinny Sansone. Row 4, inside, James Eden's outside, Rusty Kruger, pair of teammates there. John Lepresto inside row 5 and Matt Williams on his outside. Row 6 going to be Kendall Tucker and Mike Keegan. Coming in from the C main, going to be Joel Berkeley on the inside, Craig Dunn on the outside of row number 7, and row number 8 going to be Kevin Hanley and Anthony Lepresto. Half the field gets to hang around. Everybody else going to be done for the evening, at least for this session. So we'll roll 16 of them out here. We'll put 12 laps on the board. We'll see who gets to join the last 4 rows of the feature race. Yeah, it's been good racing so far. Very good. These guys are really trying to put on a good show here at Knoxville. Middle show of 2 tonight. Triple header Thursdays almost 2/3 of the way done. We'll find out what the final 8 cars are going to be for the feature race right here. 16 already locked in. Green flag in the air.
Green, green, green.
Oh my. Ernie Williams around the top side trying to hang on to the lead. And right now he's ahead of Jacob Fields by about 2 car lengths, going down into 3 and 4. Will he hang on for lap number 1? Yes, he will. Jacob Fields has Michael Sheridan working the high side trying to get there. Remember, it's the top 8, so it's Williams, Fields, Sheridan, Jones, Zarfos, Eden, Sansone, and Tucker right now. And Sheridan into the fence, going to get turned around in front of company. No caution. Cannot believe there's our caution. I was going to say, I can't believe we didn't have a caution on that. Oh, Craig Dunn and Kendall Tucker. So let's go take a look at what happened here, because Sheridan's incident didn't do anything for us. Oh, Kendall Tucker got into the back a little bit, and then he and Berkeley and Craig Dunn all end up in that mess. So the Flying Aussie on pit road. Get the lineup set for you here. Williams, Fields, Eden, Zarfus, Kruger, Lepresto, Sansone, Keegan, Williams, and Jones are top 10. Remember, we're keeping 8. Well, Mr. Webb, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, guys. Enjoy the show. Show 2 of 3 tonight. Going to lap 12. It's going to have about 7 left when we get the green. Guys, if you're watching anywhere but the Facebook pages, if you're watching over on YouTube or Twitch, say hello in the chat. Appreciate everybody being here. Top 8 out of the B main, going to the A main. Lots of laps to get this thing decided. Still got 7 to go. Green flag in the air. Williams around the high side, hanging on to the lead over Fields and Edens. Zarfos sitting in 4th. He's got Rusty Kruger right behind him. And there's John Lepresto, the 71 machine. Mike Keegan, Vinny Sansone, our top 8. Matt Williams, a 002 car. The first car on the outside looking in right now. Back towards the front. These guys starting to get a little stretched out here. Williams 0.7 of a second ahead of Fields. Then a couple of car links back to Edens, and they were almost 3 wide. Zarfo, Sansone, and Kruger. That's for 4th, 5th, and 6th. John Lepresto working down the inside on Vinny Sansone. Rusty Kruger's car flashing all over the place.
All right, man, caution is out.
Caution, I think that's Kruger. Yep. Kruger's car flashing quite a bit. We're going to lose him a couple of times during this, but I think he got into the outside wall. Right there, when he flashed back in, he and Vinny Sansone made contact. So this one may be finishing under the caution because there's only 3 laps to go. I know it says 5, but it's only 3. Williams, Edens, Fields, Zarfos, Lepresto, Sansone, Keegan, Berkeley, Williams, and Hanley. All right, we're going to be going green. Well, maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Lights stayed on the pace truck. This should be the white flag lap. We should be finishing up the next time by. I thought the lights went off on the pace truck, but they did not. So Williams, Edens, Fields, Zarfos, Sansone, Lepresto, Keegan, and Berkeley going to transfer through. Everybody else got to wait for session 2. I have no idea who would be calling me that late at night, but I ain't talking to him. So we're going to have a 2-minute intermission here. Get everything ready. Give these guys a chance to tune the cars one final time. Get ready to jump out here. Put 35 laps up on the big board. Put 24 of them out here to knock them down. And our 2-minute warm-up session should start about now. Don't forget, Wicked Cushion makes it possible for the dirty old bastards to put great racing like this on the Dirt Racing Network. Drop by and give them a look. A lot of different pieces of apparel and gadgets over there for the real world, the sim world. Use the code DOBRL for a 10% discount. You get your orders in by midnight on race night. Your shipping's always free. WickedCushion.com. Don't forget about the Wicked Energy Gum. Special deal they're doing this month with the Cognitive Warriors. Any purchases of Wicked Energy Gum at wickedenergygum.com, 100% of the proceeds are going to go to the Cognitive Warriors Foundation. Right now, they got a t-shirt and gum deal going on over there. You get a packet of Wicked Energy Gum and a good-looking t-shirt. All of the proceeds going to Cognitive Warriors, and Casey Kane, their sponsored World of Outlaws driver, is going to match them dollar for dollar. Everything they put in for the month of May, he's going to put it in too. So drop by wickedenergygum.com and check that out. About 30 seconds. We'll put these cars out here 2 by 2. Get ready to cut them loose for 35 laps. Yeah, Tom, I seriously doubt that it was from Missouri. It's probably somebody trying to sell me another timeshare, and I've been down that road, and we ain't doing it again. Yeah, that's twice today that I've heard somebody or saw somebody, one or the other, say that. We were at lunch, and the phone rang, and the guy just hung it up. They said, that could have been Publishers Clearinghouse. He said, no, it's not. He knew. We all know. All right. Feature time. And we'll run down the Raven Graphics starting lineup. On the pole, the 008 Cole Newhart to his outside, the 75 of Adam Elby. Row 2 on the inside, the 90 Trevor Royer. On his outside, the 9 Justin Thomas. Inside row 3, the 005, the high side hustler Braden Eiler. On his outside, the 90 of Joe Quinn. West Newell, the 222, starting inside row 4 with John Batista on his outside, the 35. Austin Carr on the inside of row number 5 with Blake Cannon on his outside. Row 6 going to be the 10 Skylar Brown and the 039 of Kevin Swindell. In row number 7, Sean Wallenfels Jr. Inside, Matt McKinney on the outside. Row 8, inside, Tyson Landis, the 31 on the outside, the Catfish, Chris Roberts. Row number 9, Ernie Williams Jr. on the inside, coming from the B-Main. He brought James Edens, the 211, with him. Row number 10, Jacob Fields, the 027 on the inside, the 19Z, Jeremy Zarfos on the outside of that row. And in the 11th row, the 080 of Indy Sansone and the 71 of John Lepresto. And on the final row, the X of Mike Keegan and the 009 of Joel Berkeley. Yeah, they want to sell me a extended warranty. It's probably the message. Or they want to change my interest rate on God knows which credit card. Because they can never tell me which one. All right, we'll be going green the next time off turn 4. 35 laps are on the board. Feature race. Session 1. Dirty Old Bastards Wicked Cushion 410 Outlaw Series. Session 2 will come up about 5 minutes after we wrap this one up in interviews tonight. We will get ready to fire the next one off. This is almost the end of show 2 on Triple Header Thursdays. Be sure to hang around for show number 3. Pace truck is in, and the green flag is about to wave. Newhoffen off the point. Green flag in the air. Trevor Royer quickly from the outside. Oh, and Newhoffen and Elby are together, and that is a recipe for disaster. I don't know if Newhoffen just lost a little bit of grip up there, or if Elby just got a whole bunch right there towards the exit of turn 2. Looks like a little bit of both. Elby is in trouble. Newhoffen is in trouble. I want to say Joel Berkeley just barely missed Newhoffen trying to get across the track. Adam Elby's car still rolling. I don't know how much damage he had, but a lot of contact there. So the 11 car headed into pit road. Bunch of damage on that one. 75 going to go to the back. We'll get up here and set our top 10. Royer, Eiler, Newell, Thomas, Carr, Brown, Quinn, Batista, Cannon, and Wallenfels. They'll restart this one single file. 38 will be the new white flag lap. Oh, this is killing me. All right, we're going to go green off turn 4 this time. Single file for our restarts. Royer, Eiler, and Newell, the top 3 right now. Trevor Royer on the gas, green flag in the air. Justin Thomas went to the high side. Austin Carr able to hold him off on the bottom. So keep Carr in 4th, Thomas in 5th. Now Eiler has gotten around Trevor Royer. Put the high side hustler on the point. Weston Newell working the inside, trying to get around Royer to take away 2nd. Trevor Royer hanging tough on the top side. Weston Newell trying to work down the bottom. Austin Carr closing in from behind. As long as these two are battling, that's letting Carr get closer and closer. Braden Eiler's enjoying that. He's out to about 9/10 of a second over these guys. Royer changes lines, comes down to the bottom in front of Newell. Now Carr went through the middle, and he's found a little bit of traction there. Trying to make it 3 wide. These 3 have got a pretty good gap in front and behind. They've got Joe Quinn in the 5th spot back here. He's got his hands full with Matt McKinney right now. That's for 5th and 6th. Thomas in 7th. Cannon, Landis, and Wallenfels rounding out the top 10. Trevor Royer now starting to close the gap. He's gotten clear of Austin Carr and Weston Newell, and he is reeling in. Braden Eiler's cut it from 9/10 to just over 6/10. Now down to 5/10 that time by. Austin Carr has cleared Weston Newell. He's got himself on the podium right now. Weston Newell still sitting in 4th. McKinney now around Thomas into 5th. Thomas is 6th. Quinn is now 7th. Landis, Cannon, and Wallenfels. John Batista working on Sean Wallenfels. So is Chris Roberts. This is a battle for 10th right here. 5 cars. Berkeley, Edens, Wallenfels, Roberts, Batista. Joe Berkeley threading the needle again. Not able to make it stick. Chris Roberts ends up in front of these guys. The gap no longer closing between Eiler and Royer. About 7/10 of a second. Austin Carr about another 6/10 back. Braden Eiler, the high side hustler, working the top side of the track. Keeping the car way up top. So is Trevor Royer. That cushion just gets to be so evil. You can see how it's upsetting the 90 car, and he got over it. He had to jump off the throttle. That's going to let Austin Carr close in now. Carr, slide job in 1 and 2. Move Austin Carr in front of Trevor Royer. One slip is all it takes. And there goes Royer back to the top side, and that car just really angry up there on the cushion. Braden Eiler, 2.6 seconds ahead of Austin Carr. He's at the other end of the straightaway right now. Trying to give you some perspective here. There he comes off too. Carr was in the middle of the corner, and that's going to erase 2.5 seconds worth of lead. 91 car Ernie Williams backwards on the backstretch. Was up on the cushion. Tried to go around Swindell. Lost the car into the fence. Then gets clipped by his teammate. Then gets clipped again by John LaPresto and a couple of flips later. Ernie Williams tonight looks to be over for session number 1. Still 20 cars out on the track. Eiler, Carr, Newell, Royer, McKinney, the top 5. Thomas, Landis, Roberts, and Cannon, and Quinn, your top 10. Going to lap 41. Still Eiler, Carr, and Newell. 1, 2, 3. So about 19 to go when we get the green. Just about to halfway here. All right, going green off turn 4. Pace truck about to make the hard left. Braden Eiler. Bringing him through 3 and 4. Pretty slow. Gets on the throttle.
Green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Eiler going to stay on the top side. Newell now trying to get even lower than Carr. Trying to get second away, but Austin Carr comes out with second for the moment. But there is Weston Newell up the inside, and he's going to have second when they go into turns 1 and 2. Battle not over yet. Newell needs a good run down the backstretch, and he just didn't quite get it. Oh, a little contact there, Carr and Newell, and that's going to let McKinney get into the middle of this one. McKinney around the high side for a podium spot, and he's got it. Good drive off the exit of the corner for Matt McKinney. So Megan Eiler, 9/10 of a second over Carr, and Matt McKinney right behind that. We got caution one more time. Could be Joel Berkeley. Looks like it might be. Berkeley was working on the inside. I think that might have been Cannon and Thomas right there. Oh, he slid across the nose of Justin Thomas. Just a little closer quarters than He thought it was, I believe. So 44, the new white flag. Right at the halfway point we are now. Hello, Miss Carla. How is everything in Washington this evening? Eiler, Carr, McKinney, Newell, Landis, your top 5. Royer, Quinn, Thomas, Cannon, and Chris Roberts, the Catfish, breaking into the top 10. Looking for Mike Keegan. Mike Keegan all the way back in 18th, your current points leader. Coming into the first show tonight. And he had extended his lead during both shows last week. Seeing a bunch of likes coming through, guys. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the show. Drop by the Dirt Racing Network page on Facebook. Give us a follow. Give us a share if you're on the YouTube or the Twitch channels. Please do likewise. Say hi in the chat. So about 15 to go when we take the green. Just past the halfway point. Eiler, Carr, McKinney, the top 3. Newell and Landis rounding out that top 5. Green off turn number 4. The pace truck already headed for the infield. Just waiting on Braden Eiler to put the loud pedal down, and there he goes. Here's the green flag. Matt McKinney already trying to make a bid for second on Carr through 1 and 2. Carr trying to make a bid for the lead on Eiler. Eiler able to find some drive off the top side of 2. He is going to ride the rim, and he's still got the lead. 14 laps to go. Carr not giving up, able to do pretty good in 1 and 2, just not able to seal the deal in 3 and 4 unless Eiler gets out of shape again like he did right there. Put Austin Carr to the point. Braden Eiler was second, Matt McKinney into third, but McKinney now into second, Weston Newell into third. Braden Eiler having all kinds of trouble off the top side. Something changed on that car. And he has done nothing but go backwards since the restart. He's back to 4th. Now up to 3rd. Caution on the speedway again. James Eden's car getting away pretty slow this time. Hops the cushion, sucks the right front over. Good little bit of 360. Gets missed by everybody magically. So we'll set the top 10. Carr, McKinney, Eiler, Newell, Landis, the top 5. Quinn, Thomas, Royer, Roberts, and Fields, your top 10. Going to be about 12 to go when we get the green. Kevin Swindell, Sean Wallenfels, Vinny Sansone, Jeremy Zarfos, Mike Keegan, your 11th through 15th place cars. John Lepresto, Blake Cannon, and James Edens after that big 360 there a little bit ago, rounding out the field. Going green right here. 12 laps to go. Carr on the restart goes to the bottom. Able to hold off McKinney, at least for the time being, and Austin Carr staying buried to the inside right there. Left front tire almost up on that berm. Weston Newell down on the bottom of these guys, trying to hang on to third. Braden Eiler working the top side in fourth. Matt McKinney all over the push bar of the one car. Right in the center of the corner. Seems like he gets just a little more drive than Carr does, but Carr gets him on the exit. Now Weston Newell finding a little traction on the exits. Still Carr, McKinney, and Newell, your top three. Braden Eiler in for Justin Thomas up to fifth. Joe Quinn and Tyson Landis, all three battling right here, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Looks like the top side not being so friendly to Braden Eiler like it was early in the race, and he just about went over the cushion that time. But Austin Carr starting to stretch the lead out just a little bit on McKinney, 6.5 tenths. McKinney just a couple of tenths ahead, about 3 car lengths right now over Weston Newell. Newell being very patient, running right there around the bottom, basically following in those tire tracks, waiting for the mistake. 6 to go this time by. Still Braden Eiler in the fourth spot. Justin Thomas on the bottom in fifth. Joe Quinn in the middle in sixth. Jacob Fields around the bottom trying to work from seventh all the way to fifth. And Thomas lost a little momentum. Gives up the fifth spot to Quinn. Oh, Braden Eiler's into the fence. Not going to bring out the caution. He was able to get the F4 done and get out of there before it brought out a caution. So now Justin Thomas in fourth, about 8 tenths of a second behind Weston Newell. Newell about 3/4 of a second behind McKinney. McKinney about 4 car lengths off of Austin Carr. Four laps to go, under 4 laps now. Austin Carr stays married to the bottom side. He keeps that left front right up against that berm, and so does Matt McKinney. One waiting for a mistake from the other. It's either going to open the gap or it's going to open the hole. 3 to go that time by. We'll see 2 to go off. 3 and 4 this time. Now McKinney starting to try to put the pressure on McCarr. Force the mistake. 2 to go right there. Weston Newell still comfortably into third. He's got a pretty good gap back to Thomas, and Thomas is going to get turned around off the front end of Jacob Fields.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
And we're going to have us a green-white checker finish to this one. They hadn't taken the white flag. So we'll line them up single file. We'll do it again. Jacob Fields up to the push bar, on to the push bar, and through the push bar on the 9 car down here in turns 1 and 2. Got a little better bite than Thomas did right there through the last third of the corner. So we'll see the 027 car go to 15th. Actually going to go ahead and take that car into the infield, so he will be off track. 14 cars still out here riding around. Going to have 2 laps to get it settled. Carr, McKinney, Newell, Quinn, Landis, your top 5. Zarfos, Keegan, Roberts, Sansone, and Swindell, the top 10.
Green, white, checkered.
You hear race control confirming our green-white checkered situation. So we'll see if Austin Carr can hang on to it for 2 more laps. They make it around, take the white flag before anything else happens. We will race it out regardless of what happens after that. We'll get our top 3 in here for quick interviews, and we'll get ready to go to the next session. Been a good one so far. Green off turn number 4 this time. Cars on the throttle. The green flag's in the air. Oh! McKinney was way out of shape, and Newell couldn't do anything with it. Both those drivers lucky to hang on to second and third at the moment. Joe Quinn going to make a bid. Tried to get the run down the backstretch, just not enough traction through the middle of the track. A white flag this time in the air off turn number 4. Cars still out in front. McKinney second, Newell in third. Down the backstretch and into turn 3 for the final time. Feature race session number 1, Wicked Cushion 410 Outlaw Series. Austin Cars going to win it. McKinney second, Newell going to come home in third. Please remind these top 3 how to behave in polite society. One more lap around.
Caution is out.
McKinney's not coming around. So we'll bring him around to the front stretch. Going to get him to park here so we can get some interviews with him. Austin Carr, Matt McKinney, Weston Newell, our top 3. Yeah, have him go one more time and then stop short of the, or that's all right. Just let him stop there. Okay, yeah, have him stop just past the start-finish line. That'd be great. Got to get him to go around again so it locks him in. Hello, Mr. Click. Good to see you in session 2. All right, this time they are all going to pull over here. We're going to get a good look down on the cars. Right there. Yeah, that'll be perfect right there. Wait for these guys to jump in here with us. And there is our third place finisher. Weston Newell, you got a copy?
I got you, Roger.
All right, man. Good run for you tonight. Stayed on the podium most of the race. Come over here in third place. Talk to us about the track, the race, and this podium finish.
Yeah, they're kind of in the
Alright,
middle
man.
part of the race.
Lights are back on the pace car.
I really thought I had a first place car. I was feeling really good, getting hooked up. I just couldn't really get around anyone. Everyone was just kind of running my line, just trying to be patient. McKinney got around me there, and I just was behind him and Austin for a while, and then they started gapping me a little bit. So I just started trying to run smooth, and I stayed on the bottom pretty much the entire race. I tried the middle a few times, especially early in the race, but you know me, Roger, I'd rather just stick out on the bottom. Unfortunately, tonight I couldn't run it good enough to get first, but props to Austin and Matt. They had a good run.
All right, yeah, it looked like that bottom was really kind of the place to be. The top was just way too treacherous. But you come home in third, man. I'm sure you got some thank yous and some shout-outs, and we'll let you get ready for session 2.
Yeah, you guys here at Dirt Racing Network, always a top quality broadcast. Dirty Old Bastards for a great place to race. All my teammates over at Team SETI, Wicked Cushion, deadhead.com.au, 410 Media Solutions, Worm Paints, 19 Design, John, Chris, all the guys over at Pick Me Up, Ryan, Otter. Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, Weston, we look forward to seeing you in session 2, buddy.
Yeah, hopefully we'll talk to you again, Roger.
Yep. All right, your third place finisher, Weston Newell. Let's get second place finisher in here. Matt McKinney, got a copy?
They sure do.
All right, man. Well, a great run for you. Come home second tonight. Had a little bit of a challenge there for the lead with Mr. Carr. Talk to us about the racing and the second place finish.
Yeah, started the race in, not sure what position we started in, actually towards the middle of the pack, and the middle was really good for the first about 3/4 of the race. And, the car we have was really hooked up in the middle. Was able just to drive around everybody and make a lot of moves and get up to the top 5. And then once I was able to get towards the front, made a move to second after some people got caught up on the bottom. And once we got to second, car was just on the bottom. That's where the preferred line was, and it was just about trying to see if you can get under him on the straightaway. Wasn't able to hit it quite well enough to get under him, but yeah, we had a few chances, and then that last restart just was caught sleeping a little bit and just had to nurse it home for second. But definitely a good run for us.
Yeah, it looked like all three of you guys were just down there running on the bottom, and you were going to have to wait for somebody to make a mistake, weren't you?
Yeah, that's you could really do is just try to pressure the guy in front of you as much as you can. Just try to force a mistake, and there's a few little hiccups, but not enough to get under him for sure. But yeah, overall, just very happy with the run. Thank everybody at Swindell Speed Lab Esports, everybody on the car, Wiser Organics, Bell Helmets, Premier Trucking Group, and yeah, obviously DOB. Thank you for having me.
All right. Well, thanks for chatting with us. Look forward to seeing you in session 2.
See ya.
Matt McKinney, second place. He picks up the win and feature race number 1 tonight. Let's talk to Austin Carr. Austin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You did it. You come home the winner. You got the lead, and you went straight to the bottom and never left there. Talk to us about the race, the pressure that you got from Mr. McKinney, and how you come home on the top of the podium tonight, bud.
Oh man, with these daytime races, when it gets slick right through the middle, man, it's just that's when I thrive in these cars now, and it's just so fun to just have to pedal in, and not be mashing the gas the whole way around. And I seen Matt come, and I'm just like, I'm never gonna win one of these races. I've been so close so many times, and I seen him coming straight on the bottom, because that middle is where I was running out first part of the race, and I felt like Donnie shots here for a little bit, and I seen him coming right after that caution. I was like, I got to get down. I'm just going to let it slip out of my hands. And that's all she wrote from there.
Yeah, it was a fantastic run. It looked like the only place anybody really could do much was we're on the very bottom. The guys that went to the top, it went away there the last about 15 laps, and it got real treacherous. So great run for you. You held on. Good on the restart to get that green-white checker in. You got some thank yous, some shout-outs, and we'll let you get ready for session 2.
Definitely got to thank everybody over at Elite 7 and with Drew, John, Jacob, Zach, everybody over there, and I think Black Diamond. We kind of joined as like an alliance here, and it's been really good for us, and we just been tweaking on stuff here and there, and it's getting the cars fast. Like I think True Form Race Products, 5 Knuckle Wraps with Dan Smith. Dang, there's so many. MSR Mafia and Water Truck Productions for all they do for us.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the win. We look forward to seeing you in session number 2.
All right, see you soon.
Your feature winner, Austin Carr. That's going to do it for session number 1 here for 10 Wicked Cushion Outlaw Series with the Dirty Old Bastards. Give us about 5 minutes. We'll be back with session number 2. I'm sure the server is already up. I think I got a whisper in my ear about that. Thanks for tuning in. 2 out of 3 down. We got 1 more to go. Triple header Thursdays. I will be back here in about 5 or so minutes. We will see you then. Thanks, everybody.